and emotionally abused her teachers since kindergarten. She has been suspended from school 60 times. This is her mother, Wendy, who of course is devastated. Wendy, you told our producers that even though she is kind of violent and abusive, to you, she's your little angel.
Oh, yeah. She always has been. Well, it all started with her birth, her conception. My husband was killed tragically when I was only 2 weeks pregnant with Christy and her twin brother. And I was devastated. I tried to kill myself 3 times before I found out I was pregnant with her. I tell her all the time she should have been born with a little hole in her middle because she's my lifesaver. And her brother didn't survive the gestation. He died in utero. So she's always felt she has a hole inside her as well. And it was just she and I. We were so very, very close, inseparable. I've always been there. I've always done everything. I mean, discipline, everything, everything. I put her in a private school in kindergarten, and she was thrown out by 1st grade for, she.
All right, I understand that I was that close to my mother, so I understand how wonderful a relationship, and if your husband died and the other child died, terrible. Things got really bad about 3 years ago when she entered high school, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like what?
Well, her pages are, I think, about 18 pages of disciplinary actions in about a 6-month course. Everything from insubordination to assault to skipping school to, you know, tardies, everything. She beat a girl up on the school bus, got thrown. This was
She hit her teacher.
Oh, yes.
Because we're talking today about something that I find us. And the stress is what your sister is doing to her.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
What's going on with your sister? When did the problem begin?
About 2 years ago, she was in Catholic school. She got thrown out of there.
How do these people get thrown out of Catholic school?
She got thrown out. They washed their hands of her. Drugs and alcohol, the boys, cutting the skirts up the middle, you know, to show the whole area, the legs, the breast, everything. She's 14, she's out of control. They then put her in public school. She cut school. You know, running down the street. Me and my mom are going to the doctors. Dolly's running down the street. We had to chase her down. You know, she's running from us, hiding in the bushes, running. She has a joint in her hand, smoking, drinking, the whole 9 yards. It doesn't stop there.
She curses at the teachers?
She curses. She took a knife to school, threatened to cut the teacher's throat.
Yes, you too.
And says she hates the teachers?
She hates school. She wants nothing to do with it. There's nothing or nobody that can make her go to school, no matter what.
You even
She doesn't know how to read. She doesn't know how to write too well. You play up and down words with her. She could spell 3-letter words. That's it.
She cannot spell and she cannot
No,
write.
no.
And yet she's angry at the teachers.
Yes. She feels as though they call her stupid and, you know, put her down. I mean, she gets high in school before she goes to school. Obviously, she's not going to comprehend if she's high.
How old is this citizen?
She's 14.
14. Let's bring her out and let's see. You don't know how to read or write?
Somewhat.
Somewhat. You don't think you're going to need to know how to read or write?
I don't care. What's the point? There's no point to me.
We care.
But I don't.
But we care for you. Do you see what you're doing to Mommy? She can't be here because of this.
Dolly, tell
Well,
me...
it's not my problem.
It is.
Every school she goes to, she has problems with the teachers, with the principals. I get phone calls like 3 days out of a week. Shalice did this, Shalice did that. I go up to the school, call myself trying to defend Shalice all the time when I had to just stop and realize it must be within Shalice because she went to grade school, I had this problem. Now she's in junior high school.
Now, Shalice is also 14,
She's
right?
14, right.
She says teachers are from the devil or something like that?
She think they have this thing about her, talking about, well, they don't like me because I dress good. They don't like me because this. And I told Shalice, it's not about the material things, okay? You're going to school to get an education and try to better yourself, okay?
Now, I want you to know about this nice woman. This nice woman has held her job for how long?
I've been on my job about 14 years.
14 years. And now she thinks she's going to lose that job. Why?
I spend more time at the schools than I do at work. You know, and it's just getting monotonous, and I'm at the point where I don't know what to do. You know, I'm a single mother. I have 5 daughters. And Shalise is the first one to ever send me through this, you know? And like I said, I call myself trying to take her for all the time, and I'm really hurting her. Because I called to school, well, Shalise said you did this, and they be like, wait a minute, Miss Foster, wait a minute. And then when I go up there, she's looking like, my mama's on my side, you know? I ain't got nothing to worry about, you know?
Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Well, I stopped. Okay, like now she's going to high school. The same principal she had at junior high school is at high school now. I'm not going to that school. So I found myself trying to find another school for her to go to because I don't want her to keep going through the same problems.
No, but she's
okay?
going to meet the same.
She's going to meet the same, so I just turned around.
Isn't she? Isn't she going to meet the same thing?
So I came to the conclusion, I said, Shalise, you're going to school no matter what. You know, you're going to get...
Yes, I gave a student, a female student who was taller and heavier than myself, I gave her the direction to go to the office, and I stood in the doorway to see that she did, in fact, follow that direction. Instead, she turned around and ran into me at full speed and just totally body slammed me.
Another student pushed her, hit her head on the corner of a table. She suffered a mild concussion, punched in the jaw, and so it goes. I have a whole series here of things. During each one, this woman lost her power more and more. Her son had to go to school to act as a bodyguard.
Yes.
Her husband had to drive her. She got pain medication. Right now, this woman has a herniated disc, sprained neck, nerve damage in her neck, memory loss, and severe depression. Right? And what does the school say to a teacher who has been beaten up like this?
They fired me.
Why?
When my medical leave ran out, they said either you come back with your doctor's permission slip that you can come back, or we'll fire you. Well, my doctor said, you're not going back.
They in my room, and that's when I was hit with the second wastebasket in the back, and I smelled the stench of it. It's all over my classroom floor, all over me. So then I have to crouch down and pull on my classroom door because someone is on the other side of the door yelling. I'm screaming, no, 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 and they're yelling, yes, yes, yes. So it's funny to them. Immediately after it happened, I was taken to the hospital where I received hepatitis B shots, hepatitis C. I have to be tested every 3 months for HIV, and I also had to have my eyes irrigated.
Will you, besides the humiliation, will you ever teach again?
To hear students say that a teacher brought
An emotional pain that she caused her teachers. She was 12 years old, she was overweight, she was insecure, and she was angry. And she would abuse her teachers, she would cut school, she got suspended. I guess, Elaine, you were where they are now.
I was exactly where they were, and I regret every ounce of it. I regret every ounce. They were there to help me. Those teachers were there to help me. They weren't getting paid enough to take my bull.
Talk to them, Elaine.
You have to learn to respect these teachers. They're there for you. They're not there to have for
Teachers
themselves.
gotta respect you too, though. So maybe
They
gotta
like,
give
if you
respect.
give
To give
respect, you'll get respect.
I give respect, but if you don't, I give it a lot.
You want respect? If you want respect, you have to give it first. Because these teachers don't know you from Adam. You have to earn that respect.
They gotta give it first. They gotta show some kind.
What do you think should be done?
Well, first of all, I sincerely believe that a lot of what you hear coming from the mouths of these potentially very productive young people is nothing but a lot of hype. Deep down.
But Joe, 5,000 teachers a month are attacked in our public schools.
Yes.
5,000. It isn't hype,
That's-
it's hype and hit.
That's absolutely abominable because it shouldn't be tolerated. It should not be condoned. Any individual who goes to a school and attacks a teacher must be removed from that abode quickly. And given the appropriate attention so that their souls can be transmogrified. And might I say this, I believe honestly, young people, I believe in you.